Okay, I'm experiencing something really weird here. I'm sorry, everyone. Not sure what's going on. Whatever. So, yeah, it's not continue to try to do this. If I can't, it will probably cut me out. So, this may be a short video that I'm going to have to take off. It's time to settle it because why not? This would be the cheapest, so I'm going to settle right in the middle right here. Right, so I'm not going to call it that. In fact, I'm going to call it after our chairman who terraformed the world. Darzak. Prime. Yeah. Right, so I just terraformed that. This is upgrading in a bit. I'm going to be removing... Well, I just spent all my minerals, so I won't be doing anything for a bit. Okay, so how's my research doing for the ancient alien people? Good, good. We're going to cruises, military academy, 30 months for that. Right, so I'm moving away from a dictatorship with the gray aliens because I can. You know, I don't really like the idea of there being a dictatorship anymore with the gray aliens. That just makes no sense to me. You know, we're a scientific society, and yeah, we're illuminated of autocracy, and our leader's 83 years old. So yeah, I don't want that to be the focus. Okay, so what's my progress with me messing with these primitives and uplifting them? Is the mission still continuing? Okay, it says it's 20 out of 100, technological enlightenment. That will mean that this sector will be not under my control after a bit. To be honest, I could care less. Right, I'm going to also clear some of this toxic kelp too. After all that's done, I'm getting 30 minerals a month. My energy can be better, to be honest. In fact, it needs to start getting better soon. Let me see what I could do about that. The problem I get after a while is that it wants so much energy, and I sometimes can't keep up with the demands. Right, so I'm going to change this to a physics lab. That can upgrade. So occasionally I have this, well, I'm going to cancel that to upgrade to that, and I'm going to have it be, let's see, we don't have a biolab on this planet, so I'm going to upgrade it instead to a biolab. Right, okay. So yeah, our energy currently is not the best, but I'm going to just be building another power plant here when I can. Actually, no, an energy grid, because this planet doesn't have one yet. Right. You have a lot of robots, so that's why, like, I allowed them to exist. Like, figured that would be beneficial to society. All that other stuff will come in, so you know what? That pop will just be working nothing for a while. It won't help with his happiness or anything, but it will make sure that things are going well. Right, there's no defense armies on this world. Right, I need to make sure there's at least 2. Right, Atlas Prime is now looking like a major seaside city, which is great, honestly. Great, great! Haha, get it? It's my humor is terrible. Right, my influence is pretty good. Who died? Right, so a scientist just died of me. Good thing I didn't decide to do anything good. Everyone's named Haskell Torba. I made this joke, but welcome to research. Yeah, he's not the best guy for it, unfortunately. The best guy who was there is now dead. So, there's that. Right, so we're going to be colonizing the world I terraformed. Now, the funny thing about this is that, in case you missed my last video of this, this world used to be a continental world, meaning it looked a lot like Earth. Right, just do that. But, like, this world used to look like Earth and had mountains and like all kinds of wildlife and volcanoes and mountains, and now it's all underwater because I'm a terrible, terrible person. I'm the maker of worlds, but I am also now have become Death, the destroyer of worlds. In case you don't understand that reference, that this is also a reference to A Hindu holy text talking about Shiva. Yeah. Lord Shiva, whatever you want to call him. You know who I'm talking about, right? Right, let's upgrade that too. Right, now to save everything for that, yeah. I don't know what's going on with the broadcasting. Like, I was just broadcasting and, like, it completely cut me out within the 40 seconds. So there might be two versions of this video. I'll make sure that this one is the main video. And once again, if you don't know I'm broadcast right, as long as you don't, you know, if you snooze, you lose, because I'm just going to say this right now. If you are unaware, I'm broadcasting right now because you're not getting the notification. Right, it says we're in the negative. You know what? I'm just going to ignore that because that's kind of stupid. Right, I'm going to send our science ship to go research this system because, you know, I need to know more about it. Is there any energy there I could be utilizing?
Research complete.
Right. I'm just going to ignore the fact that it keeps saying I'm in the, Ooh, that'd be nice. Right, mess with planets even more. Not like it really matters at this point because... Yeah, I'm not just going to be replacing a bunch of food again to, like, make energy. Like, this is ridiculous. Look how much food I have barely on my home planet, and it says I'm in negative energy. Right, so I could just outlaw all robots. It would just make everyone unhappy with me, though. Like, a lot. And I'm just not going to do that. So the energy will just have to be in the black for a while. Though, to be honest, this does need another energy plant over a energy grid. So, unfortunately, you know what? I'm going to save up until I can get an energy grid going here. That'll be the fourth thing to upgrade here, and honestly, yeah, that will work. That'll help sort out the energy problem here. I'm guessing it's the robots and the fact that I'm colonizing right now. Probably shouldn't have been doing both. Be honest, but I don't care what the game says I should be doing or not. Once again, I'm a terrible, terrible dictator. Right, so I'm upgrading the first power plant here, and just waiting on the minerals for this one, for this energy grid. Right, so I'm colonizing a world, and honestly I shouldn't be colonizing it, but I just could care less. I'm gonna make that whole area a new sector of its own. And then that guy comes in, I guess he could be more power plant. Yeah, there's only like, what, an energy grid and two of these? Yeah, that could be more energy, and then this could be something else. Maybe another science lab. I'm not the best manager of resources. Right. So we have about 2 years before that is done. Right, so what's upgrading first? You know what? Food is fine. Let's cancel that. And I'm going to cancel this too. We need that energy more right now. And then I'll go and upgrade everything. Yeah, that'll be building there. That'll help sort out my energy. That's how you can do things, people, is just, you know, prioritize. What is more important, food upgrades or energy? Right, hopefully that will get things sorted. Sorted, because now I'm British, mates. Here on Ancient Aliens, you know, ancient astronauts believe... Yeah, I make all these jokes. Okay, I get used to it. Once again, if you're missing out on the notifications, hit that bell button. It'll notify you when I'm actually broadcasting. Or if I'm uploading anything. No excuses, you know what? Cruisers are taking too long. But, you know what? I don't care. In fact, I'm going to switch out the scientist to where you're right. Right. Now that should take a little less time. Not by much, but enough. Right, so the energy grid is now going in. That should make them all shut up about their miserable lives. I tried to keep the gray aliens happy. That will upgrade next, and then this can upgrade. Let's see, there's no basic... You don't want to rush too fast towards construction or anything. I thought this ship was... Okay, I'm going to make it stop all actions. I want you to go here. Okay, now it's moving there. Once that's done, I want it to survey the entire system. Alright, so it's moving there now. Excellent. Yeah, just looking around. Could I be building any more minerals anywhere? That's unacceptable. So this entire system has been unsurveyed. Alright, so it's going to take a while for it to get there, but that's fine. Whatever, our governor is in arrested development. He's max level, whatever. Right. You have more primitives in this system too, to be honest, on this world of new soil, and I'm just abducting them non-stop. I'm sure they love that. Late medieval age, yeah, we're just abducting them non-stop, getting a bunch of society research, and I don't think that's going to change anytime. We influenced a religion here last time, so that was kind of funny. How's our colony looking now? Looks like it'll be here soon. Yeah. Right, good. What I'd like to see. Take control of the station. Thank you. I already built all the energy stuff I can, so, you know, there is that. Plus, I'll be going for the power plant level 3 soon. I'm a little behind on the whole energy production thing, but I really don't have a lot to worry about except for my friends over here who... Now, there's a lot of people who hate me. Right, so this is a fallen empire, and they hate me, obviously. Yeah, they're now my rivals, so I'm not going to be training with them again. Trading with them, I should say. Training. What is this, Dragon Ball? Yeah, no, it's not. Right. So once I have control of this world... Okay, so it's doing this project finally, and then once it's done... Yeah. Let's see, situation logs. Where do these ancient gods even be? Right, so it's saying there's something way over here. A stellar shrine. That looks amazing. Actually, once it's done with all of that, it can survey that system for me. Not sure why there's nothing here, but yeah. Alright then, colonization's almost done, which means... Right, so I have more sectors under my command than I can pretty much handle, so I'm going to build a spaceport over here. And 2 armies. Actually 4 of them, just to make sure that things go well, and now I'm going to set up the entire thing over a sector. Sectors are pretty good. I don't want to give them control of too much, but yeah. There we go. Now these primitives are here and will be, well, unhappy if I give this sector too much, but I just want to make sure that it's recruit a new leader. Right, you're the young. No, we can't. So I have to wait for someone to die, so that's unfortunate. Right, no one's working here. You can work on a power plant. So that entire sector has no leader, but it is set up now. Alright, so that pop's coming in. This will be done soon. So unfortunately, you know, this sector is here, just I can't have a governor at the time. That's fine. But a whole new world, yes, I made this whole new world, changed it into ocean world, killing all the primitive life that was on it. It has no actual, yeah, the Darzak Prime sector, yes, excellent. So the science ship is currently doing nothing. I'm going to just make it stop that, because it should be surveying. It should be surveying this, actually. Not sure why it didn't, but yeah. Okay, so actually, I'll make it stop that. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let's see, what is going on here that I could be doing? Nothing, that's weird. Okay. I thought there was some shrine to the old god over here. Ah, yes, here it is. Right, so it doesn't want me to. There's another primitive race right here. Another primitives. Alright, you know what? I'll just quit all that and it can go. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. I'm just trying to figure out what I should be doing. Right, so here's our capital world of Osiris. Yeah, Osiris. And I got that wrong, okay? So Osiris is not the Egyptian god of mummification. He is the Lord of the Underworld, because I'm stupid and I forgot that. Right. That's going to take forever, but whatever. Accidental rhyme. Right. Apparently, I don't have enough for a actual thing. This is an Arctic world. Eventually, I could terraform it to a ocean world, but I would need to have 3,750. It's not the best world, but I could do it. Those resources would still be there. That's the funny thing. Alright, so you can upgrade now. Right. That should help my energy. I am a good leader when I pay attention. Not saying I don't pay attention, it's just I get distracted during a few first video, and then the second video I figure out, oops, I was dumb and I need to go around and fix that. Right. Okay, research could honestly be happening faster. I don't have the best people in charge of it, but they were the cheapest ones I could buy, so that may screw me over in the long run. Alright, so we have a few anomalies. You want to always research these. Someone left my lobby without commenting. Why? Please leave a comment below why you hate me so much. Please. Alright, so I am getting better at playing the game. Just sometimes I have those occasional screw-ups, okay? It's bound to happen. No one's perfect. If you expect perfection from any gamer and expect me to edit that out, I'm not going to edit my mistakes out, okay? People need to learn from what I'm doing. Right, let's look under the situation log.
System survey complete.
Right, after you're done with all that, you can research that. It's way over there in the middle of nowhere. Right. Not the best place. Right, so last time I was over here in this area, see, look at this, Ring World. This is from a fallen empire. Right, that's amazing, around a star. It takes a lot of resources. In fact, if I'm pretty certain it takes like 500,000 or so resources to do. At least over 100,000 resources to do. Right, so we're looking pretty good. Our energy has been sorted. How's this sector looking? I haven't checked back here in a bit. Right, so we have the spaceport. I'm going to build a solar panel network above it. Okay, that's automatically coming in. That's weird. Okay. Pop's not in yet, but I'm not managing that. Interesting. So the sector's sort of doing its own thing, even without a governor being there. That's actually quite kind of interesting. So
Construction complete.
you guys can build robots. There's no worlds colonized, so I won't actually allow that. I'm actually going to just call this the Darzak sector. Right, I just got something interesting going on. I'll see that in a second. Ooh, nice. Aliens tampering with the crust, right. Because unfortunately, if I go back to my leaders, you know what?
Situation log updated.
So apparently there's a gas that's on Darzak Prime that's making one have hallucinations. Right, I'm sure all the hippie, you know, gray aliens will be fine with that. Right. That was kind of unexpected, but okay. This game sometimes. Right, so no one's really... Yeah, the main world doesn't need a governor for a bit. But that sector does. Besides, the chairman's running the planet anyways, so we don't really need a governor. To be honest. You know, decrease their happiness for a while, but unfortunately, until I can increase that leader cap, it's just going to have to be what it is, so they can just kind of suck it. I'm the emperor, I'm the chairman, and what I say goes. Yeah, I mean, I'm terrible, I hear it all the time, yada yada yada. Okay, so, we have 2 of those. Let's build, even though this would be a great place for physics, we already have a... Nice! Good work. Right, so instead of that, let's have... Oh, there is no Frontier Clinic on this world, actually. And we did make a federation. We don't really lead one because everyone hates us, but sure. Little Frontier Clinic. Yeah. That's always good. Right, so this sector is not the most pretty looking, but it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to work. Still can't believe there's some hallucination gas right above here. That's kind of funny in a way. Interesting. Never really had that happen before where I had to remove something from a planet I terraformed. Like, that gas should not be on this planet, to be honest. Right, so this pop isn't coming in right now.
System survey complete.
Don't know why I just decided to build food before the pop was fully in, but that's done. That's giving that energy. Alright. Now, the ancient alien guys would actually love me because I'm messing with primitives. In fact, I'm going to go check on that progress now that I think about it. I haven't checked on them for a good 10 minutes. That progress now, buddy. 25 out of 100, right. It's taking forever because they're in the Stone Age, and I'm basically saying, yabba dabba doo, I'm just going to mess with you. Another unintentional pun. I'm the master of puns and the master of the dark side. Get with it. Right. I'm going to clear this toxic kelp. Nasty stuff. Gets everywhere in the starships. Just, do not want toxic kelp on my world. Right. To my main world to the new sector. That sector will be functioning a lot better. That means we're out without a governor, like I've said. But that's really not a big deal because the chairman is ruling the nation. Alright, so the clinic is coming in. Nice. Atlas Prime. Looking great. It used to be a small little starship thing. In fact, if I go back to my sector, I could show you what I mean when worlds start out. They start out as these small little cities. See that? But they grow over time to look what you saw in Atlas Prime. They grow. Right, this pop will be in soon, and then that will begin to function there, giving that sector more food. I'm honestly debating whether or not I should just put a robot pop on here anyways and just say, bah ha ha, you know. Yeah, I can't because it's a sector, but I could come in and build them a spaceport if they refuse to do it. Like, logic. There is none sometimes. Alright, okay, when will the special project be done? Right. Now, someone died. Kind of inconvenient. You know what? You could just return home. It's missing in action, but I could care less. Alright, so scientists died on me. Yippee-ki-yay, I'm going to get a new governor instead. Right, we now have a governor again. I honestly don't really need 3 science ships now I think about it. That shows you how much I care. Oh, 3 people are here. Are you going to actually leave a comment in the live chat or just watch me? I'm making fun of my viewers. Don't think anything of it. I love and support all of my viewers. Alright. So my alien abduction is going well still. My other primitive world I'm abducting them on in this area. Yeah, right here. New soil. These guys. Yeah, I can't bring them in because we love primitives, so, you know, they're in the late medieval age, and I'm just abducting them, inspired a whole religion. Right, you know what? When that returns, I'm just going to get rid of that science ship. I have 2 science ships out and about exploring, so I think I should be fine. And plus, I'll save me on energy because I'm a cheap chairman. Being a dictator, even though I won't be for a long time because, you know, I'm going to where we're no longer a dictatorship, illuminated autocracy, Illuminati, haha, now that I said that YouTube will hate me. Right.
Situation log updated.
Situation log updated. Right, not sure what you're doing, but I told you to do that, so I'll have you do that first, research that, and then survey the entire system. And when you do all that, then you can go back to your auto exploration. Sometimes I don't understand the logic or lack of logic of the science vessels. Like, you just left the world, right? And you have a high enough skill to, like, survey something, right? You should just be doing the project if you're near the world. Once again, where's the logic? You're right next to it. I know your mission says you need to prioritize surveying the system first, but while you're there, you would think the AI would be smart enough to be like, oh, you issue this project, right, to research it, and I'm just surveying the system. But I hope you don't mind if I just go on auto exploration first. I do mind. You're right next to it. Do it. Do it. Just do it.
Tile blocker cleared.
Right. Now is Atlas Prime looking good? Frontier Clinic's up. That's great. Let's increase the amount of food again. Farmer Robots here? Yes. Roger, roger. Throwing some Star Wars jokes. Who's Roger? Who's Roger? We don't know. Right. So the ship can actually come back home to, let's see. I'm going to actually rename you. I didn't actually rename you, but you're going to be the Gray Discovery.
Special project complete. Research complete.
Now, what is that siren going off? Oh, that's messing with the atmosphere. Right. Okay, let's have propaganda broadcasts, right? We need to keep the people happy. Two people left without commenting live stream. Really? Okay. Well, I guess you could just comment later, viewers, when, you know, the video is up. Right. The Great Discovery. Haven't seen this, you know, that latest one for the Star Trek series, but I might. Haven't decided yet. Plus, I don't have cable, so there is also that. Why did you... Oh, yeah, it's respecting tile resources, duh. So that's why you put a mine there instead of food, right? So they're all starving, and yeah. I'm going to upgrade that to level 2, because the leader there won't do that. That's weird. So now we're negative of food because he did that, and I can't interfere with it because it's not under my control, so I guess everyone will just starve there for a while. Right, so this food actually upgrading was actually a good move by me. So weird. 2 people left again. What? Am I that annoying? I could just sing an annoying song instead to get you all to pay attention.
Special project complete.
Oh, yeah. Right, so the Great Tempest. We have no leader assisting research, so I'm going to just send them to, let's see, Ragoon Prime and just orbit. Can't assist research, but just orbit that for right now. Eventually, I'll be able to have the influence and the appropriate tech to make sure you have a leader, buddy. Sorry about that. Not really sorry. Once again, I'm a terrible leader. Yeah, so I'm debating whether or not to actually remove one of these power things again, but the game will hate me if I do, but I'm kind of like running out of food again, so yeah. I mean, if my energy goes in the negative, that's fine, because that could be fixed. It's just, yeah, I think the homeworld does need at least one more food thing. It has 3 of them, but I think we need a 4th one. While the energy is nice, we need to make sure we keep growing. Because unlike Tropico, I can't afford to be a complete, total, terrible leader here. 4 people are here. Welcome. I doubt any of you feel like commenting right now because no one really likes to, or if you don't have the account, but I like you watching. I'm just making fun of my viewers, okay? You don't have to comment on the video when I'm doing a live stream. There goes a person again. Alright. So. That's great. Okay, sector set up. I'm going to play this probably for 4 more minutes, then call it good for right now. Wait, 6 out of 100. That's really slow progress, to be honest.
Complete. Anomaly found.
Fine, just research it. Like, I don't even care anymore. Like, I'll probably wait until this comes through and then call it good, everyone. I'll probably go a little over the 30, 40-minute mark, but that's fine. Sup cornbread. Cormax. That's funny. Right. I'm going to give them observatory. Right. So everything is going pretty much well here. We're in an energy crisis. That's fixed. Our food crisis has been fixed too. We've been aggressively observing members of their species all over new soil. Their hatred of our abducted shuttles have made them extremely mistrustful of anything they consider foreign. Right, so I've been aggressively abducting them, and I think I'm going to change that policy to now that I've made them distrustful of anything, I'm just going to go back to a passive observation. So now it's a now that they hate me enough, they can just not be abducted aggressively for research. So we found a whole religion on them, and now they're mistrustful of anything they consider foreign, and now I'm just ordering the shuttles to passively observe them instead of abduct them for research. That's funny, though. And now hate all things foreigners. Hate all other things they mistrust things that aren't related to their species, so they really hate what I'm doing. Right. So our neighbors right here have this massive nation, and I've been falling behind with, well, having a big massive fleet because I can't maintain it. I am researching cruisers, but that's going to take a while. So, unfortunately, yeah. 55 months is a long time. Not as long as 100 and... You know what, that's taking way too long. Do that instead. 28 months, that's much better.
Construction complete.
7 months now for planetary unification. Alright. I was going to save up for another destroyer, but unfortunately, Paul-class Corvette will be happening. Right, I don't know why it says it hasn't... Right, I forgot it was supposed to be set for that, so now I'm setting it to observe the galaxy. Right. I don't think I've discovered humans yet in the galaxy, to be honest. I'm kind of surprised I haven't yet, but... Right, so we have this fallen empire over here, my first one. Look at that. Halo, anyone? Ring world, yeah. Not going to mess with these guys. Death by suicide is not what I'm feeling. Right, negative balance again. Oh no, whatever will I do because I wanted to make food instead. I hate you, game. But fine, here's that power back. Hope everyone starves and dies now. I know it's draining me of all my energy too. It's my robots, and I'm not going to outlaw them because why would I? They're great for society. Right. When are you coming in? Right. So the dumb... I'm just going to swear a little bit. Hask over here decided it'd be a great idea, swell idea, just to make sure this food thing is in, right? But it's just not going to be in for a while. Why would you do that? Oi, I can just hear the chairman now just be like, are you kidding me? Right, 4 months for that, and then this video will be done. I try not to go over an hour sometimes because... Oh. So these guys are at war. That's lovely. It's always nice to have people at war with me. In fact, let's end our rivalry. Just because I can. For food, I can't afford... I mean, I could do that for food, but that's not what I'm suffering for right now. In fact, I'm going to have to issue the edict instead for capacity overload. Because yeah. I had to do that instead of food. So it was either food or energy, and right now we were in the negative for energy. I hate doing that, just so you know. I hate having to decide that that is what's going to have to happen. Right, so these people only have 1 food here. 2 foods? Yeah, they need 1 more food to start building now. Because this pop is, yeah, when he gets here, that will be there. See, I'm a much better manager than that random guy put in charge of that entire sector. I swear, I just want to kill him. I mean, we're the Greys, so we don't kill our own people, but some days... Some days, I just want to shoot somebody. I bet these guys are wondering, like, what happened. Like, we were aggressively abducting them, and now we're just passively observing them. But now they're mistrustful of everything that isn't them. Alright, so that's done. Gonna increase the amount of people I have, and well, I guess this is good, everyone. Thank you for being here. Just comment on the video when it's uploaded if you can. Yeah, I would appreciate that. It would help my channel. Leave some comments. Like, I know I'm not the best leader, so if you have any suggestions on edicts or technology you think I should be going for instead of what I'm going for, just let me know in the comments below. It's DarthSidious DGW, unlimited power, next time on Ancient Aliens. Just kidding, you have a wonderful